What's up, everyone? RobFuz here. How's everyone doing? I feel that every time I do the main RobFuz, I get like censored. I get reviewed every time I do the real fuzz. Here it is. It's RobFuz. Welcome to the channel, everyone. That was no Marco. I don't know what that is. Well, let me bring it in. We have the Joey crew here. Lisa, what's going on? Keith's coming in a little bit. We might have an appearance. You know, Lisa, I was going to ask. I know you're Joey's booking agent. I was going to see if I could book Joseph. You know, the official thing. So there it is.
Sure, why not?
Who is Joseph again? It's his professional name. That's his professional name, right? He said. So what's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'll bring you back.
You look so bad. You look so bad. You look so bad.
Steve Marco, when you don't show up, I have to get a stunt.
No, again.
What's up, everyone? How's it going? How's everyone doing? It is Friday. I don't know. It's laid back Friday. I don't know. Dan couldn't make it today. Adam might be popping in. Marco might be popping in. I invited a few guests last minute. Of course, we got Lisa. We got Keith coming up here. Welcome to the stream, Lisa. How you doing?
Good.
Joey doesn't want any part of today either. So who knows? He might pop in. We don't know. We'll see. So yeah, this is the Ask Me Questions, whatever you guys want. Guys, don't forget RobFuz.com. Of course, my website is RobFuz.com. My YouTube channel right here. Please hit the subscription button. Please hit the notification bell when I go live. Follow me Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and of course Facebook. Don't forget, hit that like button, guys. Here it is. Here. Please subscribe to my partner channels, The Live Place, Disney Dan, Vibrant Project, Road Trip Dave, Steve's World. All great channels. Steve's in Florida. He's on fire down there. I don't know what's going on. Road Trip Dave. Carowinds is open again. We are there. We have Keith in the house. Welcome, Keith. How you doing, buddy? So we'll come back to you. So. Of course, my amazing sponsor channel, D&G Explorers. They go live every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And of course, the Philly crew every Thursday night, 9 o'clock. We have a new sponsor too, Disney Circus Girl. She's my new sponsor. Of course, I didn't make a banner. I apologize. I think it's down here somewhere. So I'm going to make a banner for later. So thank you, Ray, for being an official sponsor of the channel. I have 3 sponsors now. It is awesome. So, check out her channel. She's a huge contributor to my channel, and I show a lot of her videos and everything. And of course, thanks to all my members. If you want to become a member of the channel, see exclusive. Oh, I forgot. I can't do that. Wait, hold on, Keith. Hold on, Keith. Don't do it, Keith. Keith, don't do it.
Why not?
Don't do it.
Do it like
you got to be like.
Yeah, don't do the
here.
I'm
doing the beer here. Dilly.
Every time I do the full extended Jersey in the house, every time I do the full extended RobFuz, I don't know. I get reviewed for some reason. Like sponsorships limited. I don't know. Hey, RobFuz, who's in the chat? Oh, thanks for asking, Rob. It is RobFuz here. He's in the chat. We got Samantha Lowe, first in the house. Thank you so much. We got Jersey Mike. Welcome, Mike. How you doing? Kay Atwood in the house. I love when Kay's live with us. Jersey Mike again. We got Grace A, B, C, D, and F. Yeah, do the RobFuz, Keith. Keep doing it.
No, I'm one-handed.
Oh, one hand. Okay. Well, maybe we can just do
I'm just waving.
Well, we could do like the tomahawk or something. I don't know. Rebecca V in the house. What's going on?
I don't know if you should do that one either.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's not good. Billy, Kenzie Days mom. How's it going, Billy? Good to see you. We got Christy's Corner in the house. Cherry. We got a lot of good people here. Nathan, whenever I see Nathan's thing, it says, "What's up, RobFuz?" That's how I read that. What's up, Nathan?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up,
brother? Good to see you, Pete. How's it going? Tina's here. We got everyone here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hey, Keith. Welcome home. How you doing, buddy? You all right? Everything good?
It's the weekend.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Emily.
What's going on?
It's
going
on?
I don't know. Dilly.
Joey's World. Joey's best bud in the house here. Joey's manager. I don't know. Joseph, I think, requires a lot of money to book and everything. I would love to have Joseph on the show. I think you have to put him in like a suit, like one day, like Joseph. Like it's like an official thing.
We can do that.
We can do that. Yeah. He's got a suit.
Because I asked him one day, I'm like, did anyone ever call you Joseph? He's like, that's my what do you say, Lisa? I forget. Like that's my proper name, or it's my official name. I love that though.
Your official name or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let him live it down. So
he's got a tuxedo. We can put him in a tuxedo.
True. He does have a tuxedo.
Yes.
Oh no, poor baby.
You know what? I figured it out, Lisa. I wouldn't. I can't. I just I know why Dan didn't make it today. You know why he didn't make it.
He's afraid of the chicken.
He's afraid of the chicken challenge. Don't forget Disney Dan. He goes live Saturdays and Sundays. Go check out his channel. He has amazing vlogs. He's a great partner channel.
Dan the man.
Of course, we got Adam. We got Abby's little channel. We got the great Marco. Hopefully the great Marco. I was telling Lisa off stream, I said, Marco goes to bed like 5 a.m. Now he has a baby. Now he complains about the baby. Keep it up all night. I'm just kidding. So what's going on?
His style.
Yeah. I'm just cramping his style. I love Marco. He's awesome. So what's going on over it?
The baby probably keeps him up all day now. It's up till 5 in the morning. No, the baby keeps him up all day.
Yes, they figured it out. That's the secret. Yeah. So
that is probably it. Yep. Oh, we're just ready for Memorial Day.
Who's going to do the super chat? Yeah.
May 25th is our 19th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary, guys. That's awesome. So
yeah.
We've been together 27 years, though.
28.
That is awesome.
27. 19 and 8 is 27.
Okay. It's been a long time.
27 years. Wow, that's awesome. So I love the wedding pictures too. Maybe you guys for your anniversary, maybe you can wear the hat, Keith. Oh, Keith's looking for the hat.
Oh, the pirate hat.
The pirate hat. Yes, I love it. Congrats, guys. Yes. That is awesome.
Thanks,
that's right, Pete. What's going on, Pete? How you doing?
He's still living, so it's all right.
He's what? What happened?
He's still living.
I have more and more pain every day.
Guys are too funny. So what's going on over at Joey's World? What's going on with the videos? Are you upset there's no more daily videos? Or
no, done, right? I don't miss that at all. And more power to all the people that do Vlogmas and stream every day. More power to you, because I don't know how you do it.
I don't think I could ever do it too. So.
It's a lot of work, and
it's a job.
It really is. It's a lot of work for them guys.
It's like
to do
2 full-time jobs, because you got to do the content, then you got to promote and
edit.
Edit.
That's the hardest thing is editing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then to have an idea every day.
Yeah.
Have an idea what you're going to do.
Yeah, I don't know how people do
Gotta
that.
have something.
So hats off to those people saying, no, we'll probably never do that again. God bless y'all who do Vlogmas. That is, I'm going to say, instead of Vlogmas, it's no mas. No mas. Sorry. Not going to. But we have our videos every Wednesday at 9.
And you do motivational
Mondays at 9. And we might start doing maybe every other Friday a quick video like Fun Fridays. Just the ridiculous, silly, fun stuff that we do.
Since Joey has a corner on the market of silly and fun.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that he does.
This actually streams every day. They weren't streaming every day. They were doing like their videos, but he streams 3 times a day. He doesn't stream every day. So
that's still a lot too.
Yeah, it's still a lot.
That's a whole lot to do.
All right, how you do it, Pete? It's awesome. So 19-year happy anniversary from Grace.
Awesome. Thanks, Grace.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, we're actually going to go out tomorrow night because we were dumb. Well, not dumb, but at the time we had our wedding on Memorial Day weekend. So we figured people who were coming in from out of state could
an extra
stay
day
to travel or stay or do whatever. But now it's come back to bite us in the butt because you can't go out around here because we're by a beach town.
Yeah.
So when you try to go out, it takes you 3 hours just to get to the restaurant and then 3 hours to get back because everyone's either coming to the beach or leaving. So now we have to celebrate a week ahead of time to avoid the beach traffic.
It's a good idea.
For our favorite place.
I'm always for to avoid confusion and delay. Avoid the I'm just joking. That's a Thomas the Train thing. My son's a Thomas fan. To avoid all craziness and crowds and everything. I'm all for doing it. That's a good idea. So.
And every year we say we're going to go a week early, and we always forget, and then we go on that weekend, and we're sitting in traffic going, "Oh my God!"
It seemed like we did something every holiday. There was something going on every holiday for the longest time.
Thankfully, not so long now.
Our birthdays are pretty much not on holidays, but we're on kind of holidays.
Memorable days. Because you're Flag Day.
Yeah.
I am the Ides of March.
Day. That's not a holiday.
People put their flags out for Flag Day. Why is that not a holiday?
It really is Flag Day. People celebrate that?
Yes.
People put their flag. Well, used to put their flags out, celebrate.
My
the
rule says different.
I still do.
Well, people don't celebrate mine. That's okay because that's the Ides of March.
Yeah.
And then Joey is Earth Day.
Earth Day.
We were married on.
We were married on Memorial Day.
I think we first moved in together on the Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, we do everything on holiday weekends.
And then we moved down. We moved down to Jersey to Maryland on Easter weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, we do a lot of holiday stuff. Thankfully, we don't do it anymore. And to that, I say,
dilly.
It's not pub talk, but I don't think they care. So
Friday, close enough.
It's Friday. I just got home from work.
Look. See what Billy says? We used to have the largest Flag Day parade in New York in our town. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes. The flags are there.
What day is Flag Day? What's your birthday?
June 14th.
That's Flag Day. Okay. All right. Thanks, Grace. She had it up.
See?
There it is. There.
Thank you, Grace. See, people know.
I didn't know about Flag Day.
RobFuz does not know.
And Sebastian the Crab's birthday is on Memorial Day.
Wow.
Very cool. Hold on a sec here. I gotta pop. I'm so unprepared today. I don't know what's going on here. So hold on a second. I like the YouTube chat because it comes quicker. I like put it side by side. So
did you have a subject for today?
This is the subject.
The people are Q&A. So today's subject is ask us anything. That's pretty much what it is. So if you want to ask me, I'd Keith didn't agree to this, but hopefully Keith will agree to asking him anything. So if you want to ask me a question, you want to ask Lisa or Keith a question,
ask me anything you want. I don't care.
Captain around the house. I think he's.
I have hobbies of RC airplanes, and I'm a numismatist.
He can't speak.
If you know what a numismatist is.
I don't know what that is.
Thanks, Sebastian the Crab.
A numismatist is one who collects coins.
Okay. I never heard that. I heard coin collector. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the technical word for it is numismatist. For a stamp collector, it's philanthropist or something.
Okay.
Something of that nature. I can't remember.
That sounds like a dinosaur.
Because I have stamps too, but that I don't really do anymore.
But now we have to see what Rob collects.
What do you collect?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I used to collect stamps. And my favorite stamp was a Walt Disney stamp. And I lost it. I can't find it. I think it was pretty valuable too. So, but it was just it was years ago.
Don't count on it.
35 years ago.
Bubble. Don't count.
In the Disney community, that's probably huge.
No, I can't.
Stamps are.
This is a long time ago. Yeah, I collected comics. Let's talk about stamps. Go ahead. Yeah,
stamps it's old. You got to be old and very rare to be worth something. You know, everybody knows about the U.S. mail stamp where the plane is upside down.
I did not know about that.
Tell us about that, Keith.
I did.
I forget how many there are in existence, but yeah, it's one of those rare ones that are worth, probably three figures, 100,000 or more. I don't know exactly. Again, I haven't really done stamps in a long time.
Dude, we don't.
I know a lot more about coins. I can tell you anything about coins.
We don't have one of those, do we?
What's that? The upside down plane mill. We do not have that. The U.S. mill. There's a 1 cent Washington stamp. Now there's many different colors, but I think there's a blue one that there's only like 3 of, and to have that is worth like $1 million. So it's something like that.
That's awesome.
It's the same way in coins. Yeah, there she goes. Someday I'll bring home that $1 million coin, and I will not let her know.
Oh, and I'll be excited then.
Bottled water and
people. Signs from last week.
That's
funny. I gotta add this. Lisa and I were talking about Sharknado. Oh, you know what it is? I think it was on the Sci-Fi channel. That's what it was on.
Probably, yeah.
I forgot what channel it was on. So, Lisa, what was your findings from last week? You were saying how many of them were there? Sharknadoes?
Oh, there's 6. There are 6 Sharknadoes. Yeah,
that's crazy. And you stopped at 3. You said, right?
I did. I'll have to check out the other ones. But yeah, they're so bad they're good. It's terrible.
Well, now they're just getting outrageous.
They always were outrageous.
Well, yeah, but they're really getting out. I mean, just absurd.
But it gets better because they are so outrageous that a lot of celebrities want to be on it. So they want to be on like in 3, 4, and 5, 6. They want to be in these cameos so they can get killed off by like a flying shark.
It's like
what's the biggest thing? What's the biggest cameo?
World.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
what's the biggest cameo you think?
In Sharknado?
Oh,
yes. And the guy from Beverly Hills 90210's the first one.
Well, right? they had all the Today crew, Al Roker and those guys. They're like reporting the Sharknado and the weather thing.
I'm sure almost everybody's been in one.
I think Hasselhoff has been
been in it.
There's like Shaq might have been in one. I can't remember. There's been like everyone's in it. They're dying to get in it and to get killed. I don't know if they lost a bet or it's just like a joke between them all that they got to.
Yeah, Rebecca, I think they're just trying to outdo their absurdness with each one.
Because all of a sudden it's like,
it's got to be.
It's like storm. Oh, it's a Sharknado. Ah! They fly in the air.
Can the shark attack Baby Rob?
Right? Oh no, that could be trouble.
That could be trouble. Oh, geez, I think it already happened.
Baby Rob is gone. He's down the throat already. He didn't like the hair.
He wasn't thrilled with him now. I was definitely thinking about you the other day, Rob, because they had some show. They had like a whole series on, I think it was Animal Planet or Discovery. It was all about sharks the whole day, like the deadliest, the scariest, the weirdest. And I'm like that's and there were sharks I hadn't even heard of, which I was surprised of. So I can't wait for Shark Week.
I'm sure there's many different species of shark.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that's
yes,
crazy.
There are. We saw a few of them at the aquarium. There are, but there's other ones.
I caught one of those.
You did. You caught a bonnethead.
A bonnethead one day.
Here in Florida.
Bonnethead shark.
We thought it was a baby hammerhead.
How big was it? That's crazy.
It was small. It was only about this big. Well, now you can't even see my hands.
Yeah. Don't do the hands. Don't do the hands.
I'm not doing the RobFuz. I'm doing a measurement. Yeah. It was maybe a little bit bigger than that. Maybe the screen.
Like 3 feet, you think?
But it broke my string. It took it. It said, goodbye. I'm out of here. All of a sudden, whoa, and it was gone.
Awesome.
You busted.
That's crazy.
But I think the big question everybody in the chat wants to know is RobFuz Bon Jovi. How did this happen?
I'll tell that story in a second. One sec. Do you have any old Space Mountain footage? Unfortunately, I don't.
Ooh.
You got to remember too. Like in the old days, the cameras were so big, you just couldn't bring the camera on.
Did you know the People Mover used to go in farther? It used to go deeper into Space Mountain. It went around, where the lines go in, and then you split into 2 lines and walk around in the back wall. The People Mover used to go all the way to that back wall and around.
Oh, really? Wow.
I did that.
I remember it distinctly because I remember because of the movie, the projections on the ceiling of Space Mountain, and we always used
they
to
look like flying cookies, right?
Chocolate chip cookies, a flying chocolate chip cookie, and it was flying around.
Hey, John, you're checking bones. Hello.
So yeah, I just don't have any actual footage. So Lisa, what was your question? I love it. We're taking questions now. Okay, what was it?
Yeah. Question is, how did you and Rob and Bon Jovi come to be? How did that happen?
So as you know, I live in Long Island, New York now, and I grew up in central New Jersey. So obviously John's from New Jersey, and this was go ahead, Keith.
So are we?
Oh, right. Yeah. So
we're not Bon Jovi. He don't care. Go ahead.
That's all right. That's cool. You guys are more north, and I was like in the middle.
Yeah.
So, yes. So I was going to college. This is 92, and when I went to college, I went for TV production, and I worked for a video guy to do weddings and stuff. And this was my last day working for the guy and everything. I think I was getting my last check and everything. And I walk into the office, and on the wall there's a ton of Bon Jovi footage. I'm like, wow, that was my love and passion to make music videos. And if you're from Jersey, you love Bon Jovi too. And I walk in, and I'm like, hey, what is this? And they're like, oh, his mom was here. She needed some copies done or something. So long story long, I hung out, and I actually met his mom, and we got to talking and everything. And she ran his fan club because she just didn't like the way the fan club was run back then. So it was very cool. His mother ran his fan club and everything, and she said, "Hey, if you ever, if I said, here's my card. If you ever need anything, let me know." And she's like, "Yeah, my son's starting to get into editing and stuff, and maybe you can help him out, and maybe you can, work with us and everything." So, that day, believe it or not, I went and met her son, and just great people and everything. And he has two brothers, Matt and Tony, and Matt's my current boss now. I work with him, and his other brother, it's Matt's 4 years younger than me. Then what is it? Then me, and then his other brother's 4 years older than me, and then John's 4 years older than Tony. So it's like we're all 4 years apart, the four of us, which is very weird. So. But I went on and I helped with the fan club, and I did videotaping, and I did photography, and I did video and everything. And it just kind of tumbled over the years. And I just started doing a lot of stuff, and I did their first website for the fan club. That's how long this was. I did their first website, and we used to do newsletters and photos and video and all that stuff. And then his brother took over the fan club for a while, and he called me in to help out and stuff. And then Runaway Tours came around, and I started helping out Runaway Tours. And I went on the road with Bon Jovi, which was kind of cool. I've probably seen him over, I don't know, about 350 times at this point. So I don't even watch the shows anymore. So it's a lot. But yeah, and to this day, I'm going to Miami in next month. It's a month from yesterday. And we're doing a Runaway Tours trip, and I've done about 50 something of those, 55 of those. So we've been to Japan and Australia and Europe and Canada and South America and here, and we've been around the world, which is really cool. So, and I work with his foundation. He has a Soul Kitchen Foundation and the Soul Foundation. I do work with them too. We're doing some stuff today actually for their stuff. So that's what I do for them. So,
wow,
long story long. So yeah, it's just been it's been great. So John's awesome. So I'm like his official, like if wherever, like you can't take a picture with him unless you do a Runaway Tours trip, which is kind of cool. And I'm like, I think all but like one or two I shot. So it's very hard. Like I do a couple hundred people with John. So it's, taking the photos and everything. It's a lot of pressure, but I love it. It's tough to do. That's my least favorite part, but it's like when I give the pictures out to people, it's like Christmas time. I really like it. So just,
oh yeah,
people have been waiting a lifetime to meet him and stuff. So, so that's the story. So,
wow, that's cool. No, that's a super great story. And it's so funny to think when you mentioned the fan club, you were in charge of the fan club, the website. Looking back,
I wasn't in charge. I just
you were doing, yeah. But I mean, that was such a big thing back in the day. These fan clubs, and now with the,
they're online now.
Yeah, now with the advent of the internet,
Facebook page,
Twitter, Discord,
they have a new
Instagram.
thing. They have like the John Bon Jovi experience. There's like a whole new thing. They get like a gift box in the mail, and I'm not part of that, but they have a new thing. They're always reinventing and stuff. And the key is for the fan club stuff, you get tickets, first. So that's why a lot of people like the fan club stuff. So.
Look at Kiss.
Kiss Nation, yeah.
Kiss markets everything. You can get anything Kiss. Mm-hmm. You can get a coffin, a Kiss coffin.
I saw a Kiss mask. Someone was wearing a Kiss mask yesterday. So the Kiss coffin is ultimate. So my cousin's a huge Kiss fan. His ultimate. I called Kiss on a talk show once, and I asked him. I said, like I said, my cousin is a huge collector of Kiss memorabilia and everything. And I asked him, what is the biggest item you can get? Like, what's the ultimate thing? The coffin is cool, but they said the Kiss pinball machine. And my cousin has like 7 of them. I think he's that big of a collector. Like a couple of them are really shoddy, but he has like 4 in really great shape, and a couple one he found in the garbage. He was driving by and he saw one in the garbage. Someone was throwing it out. It was in bad condition, but
use it as parts.
Oh, see, I like
got that many.
I was gonna say I like what Grace says. Yeah.
Thanks, Grace. Yeah. So what were you saying, Keith? I'm sorry.
Well, that's something you'd use as parts. You found it in the garbage. He's got 7 of them. He needs parts.
Well, that's good to know too, because I always thought the Runaway Tours were strictly cruises. So
no, that's something new. Like, they did 2 cruises in 2019, right before all the craziness happened. So that was cool that we got to do it then. But yeah, they're not cruises. They're actually, we kind of do like a getaway weekend on land. So, You go and you check in, and it's like usually it's like a private acoustic show, or he has another cover band called the Kings of Suburbia. He does those shows. Runawaytours.com if you ever want to check them out. But yeah, it's just we did the 2 cruises with Six Man. They're like the biggest leading music cruises in the world. So we did it with them. It was really cool. I'm trying to find I met Kiss, Keith. I'm trying to find my picture.
Oh yeah.
You're wondering what I'm doing here. So I'm looking. I just find me in the shark mask. I'm looking on my Facebook page. It's me in the shark mask. So.
We still have that one too.
Yeah. So, but we do other stuff besides, I see a picture of me and Don Henley here. So we do other artists too. We did Journey, Don Henley, we did Rob Thomas, we did Goo Goo Dolls, we did Florida Georgia Line, we did the iHeartRadio Music Country Festival. So it's cool. We get to meet other artists. That's what I love, when I get to meet other artists and stuff and do stuff like that. I can't find my Kiss photo. I wish I could find it, but I got to meet Kiss backstage once too, and I got the full makeup. I got that shot too. So that was crazy too.
That's amazing.
Yeah, too much fun.
How cool is that?
What kind of Ask Anything stream is this? There's not one question from the chat. Not one. So guys, if you have questions, you can keep going, Lisa. I love it. So
don't ask me about the police.
Don't ask him. No, do not. No.
Tell me about it, Mike. What, the police? The band, the police?
The band, the police.
Band. No, we don't. Nobody needs to hear that story again.
I got to hear.
Well,
I never heard
the story again.
I was actually. It's so funny.
She's leaving.
Fine.
Uh-oh. Wait, hold on, Keith. I was watching. Believe it or not, I was watching the Go-Go's. The Go-Go's. The Go-Go's. Yeah. They're going to the Hall of Fame, and there's a Showtime documentary, and I finally got to watch it last night. And I didn't realize that they first made it big. Who's in the band? Stuart Copeland's in the band.
Oh, in the police, Stuart Copeland, Sting, and Andy Summers.
Yeah, so Stuart Copeland, and then his brother ran like a record label. I forget what his name.
I think you're correct on that.
And he signed the Go-Go's, which was kind of cool. So he got them to open up for the police in 81, 82, I think, which I didn't know that. And that's when they hit it big. So
that's when they became real big. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So
I saw them.
Let's hear the story, Keith.
I saw them in 79.
Oh God, wow. Here we go.
You sure you want to do this? Because Lisa's already yelling at me.
If you keep it down to like 5 minutes, how's that?
All right. How's that? I was a big fan back then, because they had
by the way, I love Sting. By the way, I'm a huge Sting fan.
They had 2 albums out: Atlantis Day of Muir and Regatta de Blanc. Okay. Great albums. I love them. They didn't hit it big though. They played at CBGB's up in the city, and then they went on a van tour. They were in their own van and drove all up and down the East Coast of the United States in 79. And in Halloween, October 29th, in Halloween, they played at the Tomorrowland Terrace in Walt Disney World.
What?
In Magic Kingdom.
No, they didn't.
I have the ticket. They did.
You don't have any pictures or any video or anything?
Pictures or video? Nobody had cameras back then. We're talking 1979. Come on. I was in college. I was going down to college, and somebody told me, hey, the police are coming down. I knew you were a big fan. I said, yes. They're playing at Magic Kingdom and the Tomorrowland Terrace. Tomorrowland Terrace is what's now the one with the puppet that's on the stage? The big crazy alien. Oh, what's the name of that restaurant over in Tomorrowland?
Oh, right. It was that?
What was it? Sonic Ray. The character, the guy that's playing on the stage.
Who's in Tomorrowland Terrace, guys? They played that stage. Get out of here! I don't even believe that. I thought you were saying the stage outside. You're sure it was going outside?
No, listen. This is the story. The headliner with 4 bands playing. They all played 2-hour sets, and they overran each other. Okay. The headline band was Dr. Hook and the Medicine Men. Their big song that year was "If You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman."
Cosmic Rays.
Cosmic Rays. That's it. But Sunny Eclipse is the name of the character.
Sunny Eclipse. Yes.
That used to be called the Tomorrowland Terrace.
Okay.
They moved the Tomorrowland Terrace over in the back, over by the circle, by the castle. That's where they do the fireworks parties.
Okay.
Okay.
You can stop. No, I love this story. This is good.
They played on the stage. And that stage, if you don't know already, rises and falls. Sunny Eclipse rises and goes up into the ceiling. But that stage goes downstairs into the utilidors. And that's how they started the concert, their set. They started with All I Want Is to Be Next to You. And they ended the concert 2 hours later when everybody was already left to go see Dr. Hook. It was me and about 20 of my friends watching The Police. And they ended it with Send Me Out an SOS, and the floor dropped. And that was the end of the show.
That's awesome.
And I had the ticket.
That's awesome. I'm trying to look up some stuff too. Hold on a sec.
Oh, if you go to the Police's website, they have a list of their concerts, of all their concerts. And you go back to 1979, October 29th, it's going to say Orlando, I think. But they played at Magic Kingdom.
That's great.
And the ticket was $8.65 with tax. And that included entrance into the park after 4 o'clock.
That's crazy.
In well, you got to remember, 1979, it was just the Magic Kingdom. There was nothing else there.
Was this the stage? But it looks like the
that's outside. That's
okay, that's the outside one. Okay.
That's the outside. No, this was indoors. This was where Sunny Eclipse is. That stage where Sunny Eclipse is. That's
what was the date?
October 29th. There's my ticket. I have that ticket. 1979. That's the ticket. That's probably, you got that from my site.
I don't know. I did a search, so it says the 27th.
That's it. I have here. I'll pull it up. I have that.
You have a site?
I have that ticket.
You have a website?
I put that ticket up on my website all the time.
You don't have a website.
There's the police wiki.
On my Instagram. I put it up on my Instagram.
Here it is. 10/27/79. The police performed twice at the Tomorrowland Terrace.
That's 27. Yeah, I saw him the 29th.
That's crazy.
There it is. There's my ticket. There you go.
Let's see. That's awesome. There it is.
There's my. Oh, maybe I did see them the 27th.
Yeah.
Turn it sideways.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's not going to.
This section needs more information, Keith. You got to get in there. The police wiki. You got to give more information.
Oh, you have to do that.
There it is. My ticket. I have the ticket. I have that physical ticket. I still have it.
Sending out an
SOS. Sending out. And then here's the clicker, though. I saw them again. That was October. I think it was January or February of 80, or maybe it'd been 81. Zenyatta Mandata just came out. I think it was January. Zenyatta Mandata they put out. And I went to see them at Shea Stadium.
Oh, cool.
And
that I do.
I had to watch them on the screen because I couldn't see them.
Yes.
I was so far away.
Yes,
but
it gets old.
London Calling. What's the name of the group? London Calling.
The Clash.
The Clash opened up for it.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
That was a great concert. That show was great.
Yes, Jersey Mike, it does get old after 27 years.
They played on the field too, right? It was like
no, they were on a stage.
Okay.
Because they went off and came back on. They were throwing things around. They followed them out into the locker room or wherever they were getting warming up and stuff, and they were throwing things around. They were crazy back then.
Okay. This isn't much of a stream.
Jersey Mike says it never gets old, Lisa.
And I just told him after 27 years, it does get old. 27 years of him acting like I've never heard the story before.
I've seen many concerts. I saw Joe Jackson at Maxwell's in Jersey City. She knows Maxwell. She grew up in Jersey City. Maxwell's holds about in the little stage area. Holds about 100 people.
Yeah, I've been there. That's awesome.
You've been to Maxwell's?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, well, Joe Jackson opened up his one tour, the what do they call it? Night and Day? His album, Night and Day, I think it's called. Or Night and Day, I think it's called, this album.
Oh, there you go. There's a question.
We have a question. So, Mr. Mraz, hey, what's up, Fulton? We actually had this question on Disney Dan's stream last week, so I actually have notes, so I could actually pull up notes to this answer. So how's that? Disney memories. So here we go. I want you guys. We're gonna piggyback off Jason's. Jason.
Absolutely.
I called him Jason Mraz.
Fulton
Mraz. Jason Mraz is famous singer. So, all right. So here's my list. Ready, guys? And then you guys are going to answer this question too. All right. So here's my memories. My favorite memories is the getting tickets. Remember that, Keith? The e-tickets,
A3,
all the different tickets and everything. It was funny. We were talking about if you had wings, and someone was saying why they. You know what it was? I was on Big Fat Panda's show the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, that's a good show.
It was very fun. And he was saying too, he wondered why he went on that ride so much, and then we figured out that that ride was free. It wasn't a ticket, so that's why everyone
a ticketed ride.
So. Yeah, so that's why. So the e-tickets, the ticket system, I love that. It's a great memory. This is my list. It's very weird, but any opening day for anything in Disney, I love that. Like if there's opening day for Mickey and Minnie's Magical Railroad, or whatever it's called, or like a new ride or something. Or I love, I was lucky enough to go the day Star Wars Launch Bay opened, and they had another thing. It was December 1st, 2015, Star Wars Launch Bay, and then they had like this disco thing where you could dance with the characters. Where now it's Lightning McQueen show. They did that. It was really cool. And that was opening day there too. Yeah. So I got to see that, and I get to see like all the executives and the bigwigs and everything, and the suits to come down and check it out for the first time and everything. So, but I love watching like streams of it and everything. And so any opening day. I have on my list, believe it or not, favorite Disney memory is when it rains. Don't ask me why, but I love when it rains in Disney World, in the Magic Kingdom, or any park, because people just get out of there. People think they're going to melt or something. I don't know. It cools off the air. It brings the crowds down. It's just, it's just fun when it rains for me. So I don't know. Maybe it's not fun if you live there, but for me it is.
No, totally agree with you. Totally agree.
I love that.
And it's exactly what happens.
Unless
it rains, people.
Unless it's one of those crazy monsoons where there's lightning and it's dangerous and you're afraid to run from one building to the next. That happens a lot.
You get the rare storm that rains all day. That maybe once or twice a year.
You know what? No. By the way, going back, Jersey Mike says Maxwell's in Jersey City or Hoboken. I could have sworn Maxwell's was in Hoboken.
Hoboken. Yeah, it was in Hoboken. I apologize. It wasn't Hoboken.
No, I was like, I don't remember that in Jersey City, but I'm letting him ramble. So it's okay.
It's Hoboken.
Good catch. Good catch. I have on there, when anyone goes to Main Street for the first time, 2017, I went with Francesco, my nephew, and just seeing it for the first time, he cried and everything. It was really cool. So anyone's first trip to see the castle for the first time is kind of cool. I have on here Balloon Crazy Walt Disney World. I don't know if you remember the anniversary. You guys see my videos and everything?
Yeah.
They had the big, huge balloon parade. They had the big, huge balloons around Epcot World Showcase. They had the big Mickey balloon come out of at MGM Studios out of the Great Movie Ride. So I love those balloons. That's some great memories. Anything with MGM Studios, I love Fulton. The backlot tour was incredible. I participated in the backlot tours in one of my videos.
That was a good one.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Osborne Lights I have on here, which is always incredible. I
loved it.
I love going on New York Street was cool, but going backstage and walking the backlot tour when they close that night and you go back there, that I really love. So.
Yeah.
I have on this list Disney memories. I guess it's a bad memory. I have applying for the Disney college program. I don't know if you guys know. I applied twice. I got rejected twice. I got rejected twice.
Well,
yeah, I got rejected twice. It's all right.
If you don't want to answer, why did they reject you?
I don't know.
They didn't tell you.
They tell you that nice Disney speak, like, "Oh, thank you so much for applying. You're a wonderful person, but we're not reading you right now."
Yeah. I think Dan applied twice. I think he got it his second time. So maybe I should. I heard people apply 8, 9 times, and they finally get it after 8 or 9 times.
Wow.
I don't know. I think I just ran out of time, so I couldn't even apply anymore. So, but
they
have
didn't have it when I was in college.
Don't ask. I don't know. In 1983, I stayed at the Polynesian, which was an amazing memory. So staying at the Polynesian's on my list, which was incredible.
Was cool.
Very cool. We stayed at the. Good.
When was your first trip to Magic Kingdom?
My first trip, and that should be on the list too. My first trip was 78. So
you were a child.
Yes, I was 12. Yeah,
you were 12. Oh, so you were almost.
No. I was not. I wasn't 12. I was 12. So I was born in 71. I wasn't 12. So
you were 8.
I was like 7.
7.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's when I first went. Yeah.
Mine was the year after in 79 when I went down for school. I was 18.
You're old.
Okay, very cool.
Do you remember your first ride? For a 7-year-old and for an 18-year-old, things are completely different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just, you know, we don't have, again, like you said, we have photos, but we don't have any videos. So that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. I think it was Pirates. I think it was Pirates even open then.
Yes.
It might not even been open. Okay,
yes.
So I think.
And
Pirates
yes.
might have been the first.
So
yes.
you took the Adventureland turn.
I think so. Yeah.
You know, everybody either goes left or goes right or goes straight.
Yes.
I took that same turn.
Yeah.
My first ride wasn't a ride. It was the Swiss Family Robinson.
Oh, yeah, that might have been that too. You know, now that you're saying it, because it was right there. Yeah, you're right. But that was pretty popular then.
It was very popular. But you got to remember though, back then people rode everything in order. There were no fast passes. You walked around the park and you rode everything. You experienced everything.
That's true.
The lines weren't like they are now.
Yeah.
It wasn't as crowded as it was now. There was no one from out of country.
Yeah, definitely.
Very few people from another country there.
Yeah, it's definitely rare. All right, I'm going to finish my list and I'm going to give it to you guys. So
okay, sorry.
No, it's all right. I have renting boats at Seven Seas Lagoon. We did that out of the Polynesian. So renting the boats was awesome. So I don't think I drove. My dad drove, and my brother was a wise guy, and he kept crashing into us. But he was pretty good though. So I have on here River Country actually. So I don't know if you guys ever been to River Country, but
never had the chance.
Oh, so cool! It just was it was very laid back. It wasn't crowded at all. It was the coolest thing about it was like it was kind of embedded in a lake. Like it didn't feel like it was like man-made created. It felt like it was like you stumbled upon like this oasis kind of. So you would walk around and even the paths were kind of in the river and everything like that. And it was and like the log flumes would dump you into the lake and everything. It was just so cool. And then you always see it in the abandoned one. They actually had a pool with those 2 huge slides that came down. Yeah. It was a high dive slide, which you never really saw those days. And that was really cool too. But that you kind of see that. So I have another thing called the Backstage Magic Tour on my list here. So have you guys done any tours yet in Disney World? All right, we'll get to that in a sec. Let me finish my thing, and then I want to hear all about your tours too, because I love the tours. I love hearing about the tours.
You're talking about Keys of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah. So, this was called the Backstage Magic Tour, I think, when I took it. I think Keys of the Kingdom were similar. I think that Keys of the Kingdom were similar to what this was, but it started at Epcot. Don't forget the Animal Kingdom wasn't even open when I did this. So we went to 3 of the parks, Epcot. We went to inner workings. I'm reading the thing. Inner workings of the American Adventure. You get to see underneath where the things come out and everything. And they were so creepy because the figures were like dark and then they would come to life and then they would go up and everything. And then you would see the way the stages slid in and out and the way they went up and everything. It was so cool.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that was really cool. We went that was first, and then we went over to Body Wars. We saw the behind the scenes of Body Wars, which wasn't a huge deal, but you got to see that. And then we went over to MGM Studios. We didn't do much there. You know, we had wasn't a character at the time. We had lunch at Mama Melrose's, and the characters that the streets, there was like old fashioned ladies and stuff. They came over, and they the one lady was like doing Lady and the Tramp, you know, the spaghetti, like where they kiss you. Like she was trying to do that to me. It was kind of funny. So
that sounds wildly inappropriate.
It was, yeah, but she was
not happened today. But
when you saw her, you wouldn't be too. It was a joke. It wasn't really. It was just a joke. But she was like an older woman, so it was kind of funny. So, and I was younger then. So hi, Kay.
I'd be like. Back off, Grandma. That ain't happening here.
No, that was funny. I still talk about it this day. So then that was cool. And then we went over to the Magic Kingdom. And I forget what we did. I think we just kind of walked up Main Street and we kind of went over towards Splash Mountain, and we went backstage Splash Mountain. And back there is where they keep the the floats and everything, and then you saw the floats, you saw all the characters. Dan was shocked at this. I saw the characters without their masks, their heads on or whatever. Hey, Jack. And it was really cool just to see the parades and they get ready, everything. And they that was the deal. They were going to show you the inner workings of how the parade went down. So we went there, then we kind of walked backstage, kind of behind Fantasyland, and went in the utilidors, which was incredible. And we saw costuming, we saw makeup, we saw like them making up the princes and everything for the parade. And then we saw, it was pretty much under the castle. There was like this control area where you saw all the video screens and everything. And they showed you where the parade went, which was kind of cool. And you're not allowed to take pictures, video, nothing. So this is all from my memory from 20-something years ago. But it was just so cool. And then you walk under the utilidor down Main Street. You come out the front. Oh, this is while the parade's on. You see the start of the parade. You see them getting ready. And then the parade goes. And then on the screens, you see the parade, how the audio gets mixed, how they do all the different effects and everything. And then you walk under the utilidors, and I don't know if I'm sure you guys seen it. It's like the 70s down there. They have not changed it since the 70s. It looks like it's like a 50-year-old time capsule right there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was very cool. So everyone's saying they loved River Country and everything. I love River Country.
You calling me a time capsule?
So Sebastian saying how much he loved River Country 3 times. It's awesome. But and then you come out and then you see the parade come down, and that's pretty much the end of the tour. It was like over 6 hours, I believe. It was just really cool, though. You know, the guy was very knowledgeable. He told you a lot of history about the parks and everything. So that is my memory. Oh, and I have one more memory. I went with my friend Mike, and as me, I had my camera, I had my video camera the whole time. The last day I left it in the room, I didn't really care. And you guys know Motley Crue, right? The band Motley Crue. Yeah. So the last day, I didn't have my camera or anything, and I'm walking down Main Street, and there is Vince Neil from Motley Crue. Right? My God. This is his prime. No. It's not like Vince Neil. It's not Vince Neil 2021. It was Vince Neil in his prime.
But still, God.
Yeah, he actually had a solo song that was in Encino Man, and they were doing the premiere for Encino Man, and he was just hanging out with his wife and her sister or whatever. But I didn't have a camera, so I just said, "Hey, Vince, nice to meet you," and everything. I met him, and that was it. And that's still. Have you guys ever seen celebrities in Disney World before?
No, I've never had.
No.
Yeah, we saw.
We've been there. I mean, I've been there when they've had. I saw the police. You know,
you did. Yes,
I've been there when they.
Oh God.
We were there the other week when what's his name was there.
John Stamos was
there.
But we didn't get to see him.
We didn't get to see him.
Okay.
They definitely had him undercover.
I was there a while ago when the Today Show was there. They were filming.
Yeah, they did that. They used to do that show, live show. It wasn't the Today Show. It was something else.
Right before before at Epcot.
It wasn't
straight out.
It was a cooking show they did live.
Yeah, they used to do live.
And it was at Epcot during the Food and Wine or Garden.
So that's about it as far as seeing celebrities there.
But we didn't get to,
I saw I lied. Like when we went back that first trip, they had not really celebrities, but they had Olympians there, like very famous Olympians. We saw them in jackets and everything. They were doing some thing. And then I saw speaking of Sharknado and 90210, the guy from 90210, and I have video footage of it. Gabrielle Cartiez, she is now, I think, the head of the Academy or something like that. The Academy of Motion Pictures, I believe that she's pretty big wig in Hollywood, but she went and did her handprints and the footprints in the cement or whatever. They did a whole ceremony, so I saw her too. That wasn't a big deal, but just saying, like, just casually see. Oh,
did you see who Jersey Mike saw?
Oh, that's cool.
Dwayne.
Oh my God, Joey would freak out.
So Dwayne
he would pass. I mean, he wouldn't have a word to say other than he'd probably say, "Can you smell? It is cooking."
That's awesome. Oh my God. Awesome. I've been watching his TV show. Has he been watching the TV Little Rock, whatever it's called?
I didn't even know he had a show.
Like, he has a show on NBC. It's like his dad was a famous wrestler, so it's kind of cool. So, like the Andre the Giant times and all those guys and everything.
Yeah. I've seen a preview for it or something. I remember seeing it.
Oh, there we go. The president of the SAG. That's cool. Okay. Gabrielle Cartiez. Yeah, that was kind of cool. But that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, anyone else I saw there. No, that's really it, celebrity wise. So I saw. You remember Jackass, that show Jack, the little short guy. I saw that guy, Wee Man. I saw him at a show at Universal one day. He was just hanging out. He was just, and then I didn't see another.
Rob is like this magnet for celebrities. I don't know how he does it.
I didn't see when I was in when I was in Hollywood. I kept seeing an adult film star there too, a male. So it was.
Okay.
RJ Ron Jeremy, I saw that. I kept seeing him.
Okay.
He was scary, but I don't know why I kept running into him. I saw him at Universal too, and I saw him at the Rainbow Room too, which is bizarre. So I don't consider him a celebrity, but that's I'll probably get banned for that. So
I've met a lot of celebrities outside of the parks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I used to work for NBC. Obviously, John and one of my jobs was that whenever a celebrity came to visit John, I would get to take pictures of him and the celebrity, which is kind of cool. So I have a whole collection of beaten people there. So
let me ask you something.
Yes,
do you ever recognize his name, Cliff Adams?
No.
See, nobody knows your friend. I'm sorry.
He's cameraman, video. He's made his own movies.
Back before there was YouTube, yeah.
He used to do stuff like that. He run the camera. I remember he used to call, I met Lloyd Bridges today, and he would continue on.
That's cool. Yeah, I get to meet a lot of cool people on the job and everything. So
he used to work at Channel 8, Cable 8 down in Tom's River.
No. I interned for America's Talking and CNBC in what town goes into the George Washington Bridge?
Fort Lee, Cliffside Park.
It's in Fort Lee. Yeah, that's where I interned. So that was great. I get to meet a ton of people there. That was a lot of fun. That's a whole nother stream. I got to tell that story. So,
well, that's where I met a lot of people.
Oh, look what Grace said. Oh my God.
I met
that's weird.
John Gotti. I used to park cars up in there.
Not for nothing. If you were a kid then parking cars and John Gotti, I would not want to be the person to get in that car.
I didn't.
No.
I gave it to the boss. And he goes, "Well, put it over there." I said, "No, I'm not getting in that car."
Smart man, Keith. Smart man. All right, guys, let's hear about some of your things. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, everyone who's here. I appreciate you guys. So I know it's a lot of people are streaming. I think Carlos is streaming from Epcot. Go check him out.
Yeah.
I know Resort TV 1 is streaming. So thanks, guys. If you're watching the replay, thanks, guys.
The parks have always been a family thing for me. So meeting celebrities is never.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Let's hear some of your Disney memories besides the police story.
Yes.
I love the police story, by the way. It was great.
Thank you. And most people do. It's a good story.
Yes, I loved it too. I loved it too when I met you in '93. Okay,
I never heard of it. It was new to me, Lisa.
That long.
This is like almost 3 decades later.
It's so cool, though.
For me, it's a ton of memories. I used to go to my parents. My father retired. They moved down here because I had gone to school down here. And they said, "Oh, if he likes it, we're going to like it." And they did that. And I used to, when my father passed away, my mother and I used to come down, and my mother and I would go to the parks all the time. Mm-hmm. It was great back then. They had, me and my buddies would come with me, and we put my mom in a wheelchair.
And she did need it too.
Getting towards the end, but we would push her in, and we'd get to the front of the line. It was a great thing until Disney figured that out and said, "No, now you got to send somebody online and wait till they get through the line." Right. So they figured that out later on. But that's how I was in Epcot in 82, 83, 85. I remember in 79, I remember in Magic Kingdom, they had, when you first walk in, depending on which side, the right or the left, on the right-hand side where you see Tony's is now, the restaurant Tony's, and I think they have Mickey and Tinkerbell's meet and greet.
Yes.
When you walk in right to the right there, that used to be Walt's, the museum. Where they have in Hollywood Studios.
I love that.
They had it there, and then they also put a big display of what was to come, Epcot.
Right. And then they did Animal Kingdom there too.
Yeah.
Because I have some footage of the Animal Kingdom preview center. And do you remember when you walked in? I have a picture of it as a kid. I should tweet this or whatever, or should Instagram. That huge mural with all the characters when you walked in that museum. There was a cool. I'll send it to you. As soon as you see it, you're like, oh yeah, you'll remember. Yeah.
What was that called again? The mural from Horizons.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
That was a cool mural. World of Motion was my favorite ride. That was my favorite ride. I'd go
hold
on
a second. I don't want the preview center from Epcot. Let's keep talking about that because that was cool. Do you remember what that part was called? They had a Walt story or something. Like it was a Walt Disney.
Well, I think it was the same name as they have it in Hollywood Studios. What's the name of it? Where you go in and you can see the previews to the movies.
Oh, One Man's Dream.
One Man's Dream. I think it was actually called One Man's Dream back then too. I could be wrong.
See, and Amy says it was a theater too.
Yeah, there was a theater. They played Steamboat Willie. They played a bunch of different things.
No, I think that was something different though. Because when you walk in right to the right, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Steamboat Willie was like mid Main Street where you would walk in and see Steamboat Willie. That was a separate.
Oh, you're right. The cinema. That's right. They had the cinema, but they also played some cartoons or something in that room. Maybe it was just like how they made them.
Maybe. But anyway, memories.
Here it is. I found it already. I just put character mural. Oh, this lady. Hold on a second. I want to show you. I want to see if you remember this. That's the character mural. When you walked in, that was the room you're talking about. So
I
believe it's still up there. They covered it up. It's still there though. They still have it there. So.
Yeah. Why would they cover that up? It's crazy.
Yeah.
They still have the mural from Horizons. They still have it in
oh really?
Over in the castings building or something. They took it down and put it up somewhere.
That's crazy.
That's what I heard. They still have Walt's plane too, but that's sitting there rotting away.
Yeah.
It's a shame. They need to preserve that. I mean,
yeah, well,
that would be cool.
The mural's really cool. I'll send a link in the thing. So keep going, Keith. I love this. I love hearing the stories.
I remember the Skyway. I love the Skyway at Magic Kingdom. I remember 2,000 Leagues. Yeah. Ariel's Grotto is where you went in.
Was it 2,000 or 20,000?
20,000 Leagues. Ariel's Grotto is where you went into the cave where the boat went in. That's why I give people that reference. Kind of where I mean, what's the name? Mine Train?
Yeah. The one you love?
Yeah, that's the whole water. That's the whole waterfront section of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. But the Skyway would go with this. You'd enter Tomorrowland over by the bathrooms by Space Mountain. There was a building there, and that's where you got on. That was where the loading was.
It's still there. There's like I bought like a coffee there last time, so it's still up there. Like
there. And, and then you'd come down. You'd go up, and then you'd come down just after the cars. You'd come down, and it would turn, and then go back up and go.
Right. Yeah. It was the turnaround. You had to come down. Yeah.
But you didn't load or unload there. It was just a turnaround, I think.
Right. I remember that. Yep, it was. And then where was the other station?
Over by Rapunzel's tower.
Right. The bathroom.
Right there. Yeah. So if you're looking at it, right to the left was where you came in.
That was cool.
You turn at that point and go up over what is the just to the right of the carousel, and go right down the building, the part where you have Small World and Peter Pan. It would go right straight down that right into where the loading station was.
Very cool.
I think you have video of it.
Yeah, I do.
That, yes.
And every time you put that on, it just wow.
It's cool. I love that you see they're like above Small World. They're like painting or working on stuff. Like you would never see that now. They do that after hours, whatever. So
I'm surprised they did it then.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Any other memories you guys could think of?
Ooh.
Oops, that's me. Sorry.
Uber's here. Uber
It was
Eats is
just
here.
me.
Wait a second.
Well, I remember the whole backstage tour, backlot tour at Hollywood Studios. People don't. You remember? It was like a 6-hour deal.
Yeah.
Because you started over where Launch Bay was. You got on the tram there originally. And they would take you out into the parking lot. You'd see the planes.
Oh, that tour, yes.
The mock-up planes. And you go around.
It was really long that first.
They changed it to where you got on over by where the boat was.
You would do the subs, and then you would go backstage, and then you would do like these different set. I have video of that too. It's like 30 minutes.
The original one, it originally started over by Launch Bay. That the road, the turnaround is still there. As soon as you walk in the first door by Launch Bay, and you walk straight back, and then you make a right to go into the areas. Right there in front of you is the turnaround for the tram. That's where you got on and turned around and went out, and you saw you saw everything.
I mean, we got lucky too. There's been a lot of good memories because you went before I did. Joey and I didn't go until we were in our 30s. Our first trip to Disney. So you were lucky you got to go with your mom. And
I went originally when it opened up. When it was MGM.
Yeah, we missed a lot of stuff.
And then you took the tour around the tour bus around, and then you went into the Streets of America. And they actually had characters that come out and they put on skits there. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that?
Where? At MGM Studios?
In the Streets of America. The tour would go around. Well, you'd go and see the houses, and then you come into the Streets of America, and you were going towards the Empire State Building that was in the background. You were looking at it, and then you made that hand, and then you made that right hand turn where they used to have the lights.
Was it Ninja Turtles?
I think at one point it was Ninja Turtles, but that was the second time. The first skit was a guy came out and was trying to rob the tram.
I don't remember that.
Just saying,
there's video of it. I've seen video of it, but that was the original one. And then he went around and then he went into the back. He did the Disaster Canyon, and you came back. Saw all the props.
Yeah, I remember that. That was there when you took us when we went.
Yeah, but the props they changed like 4 times. They moved them.
We have to start preparing ourselves for Shark Week, which will be coming up soon.
Shark Week's
we gotta have our research.
I was thinking about that this morning.
There is a new shark. It's a RobFuz shark.
He could do the fins like that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you can make him do the fins.
Well, I'm actually going hiking with my family, so I'm gonna have to get out of here soon. Cool. Unfortunately, so.
Where you going hiking? Anything interesting?
It's like an after hours kind of night animal thing or something. I don't know. I hope we don't get to see many scary animals, but
bring that bug spray then. I don't know how hot it is there, but it's hot here.
It's gonna be fun. And I'm going away to Washington D.C. next week, so
very cool.
Should be interesting. My uncle is having a memorial service in honor of him at Arlington Cemetery, so it's gonna be really cool.
Oh, neat!
Very cool
to see that. I don't think I'm gonna be live streaming, but I hope I can do some vlogging. I hope so. I'll be gone a couple of days. So yeah, it's pretty neat, with the gun salute and everything. So
yeah,
it's pretty good in his honor. So, with COVID, it kind of pushed it back. So, there we go. Amy's saying too that Dick Tracy, they did a lot of Dick Tracy stuff too. Mm-hmm. That is true. So I may or may not be streaming next week. So I'm not sure. And hopefully, I think Saturday I'm going to be doing my retro stream. So check it out. I'm going to be posting a link soon. I've been having a blast with that, guys. Any requests, Keith and Lisa, while I have you here? So
for the retro,
I'm gonna play the Skyway for you, Keith.
I'd like that. The Skyway
and the Cape Castle. So
backlot tour for sure.
Yeah,
we're gonna play
backlot tours.
I
cool.
say even though it's not that time of year, I love the Osborne Lights.
Osborne Lights.
I miss every single time I go to Hollywood Studios. I wish, even in the summer, I wish it was there.
I've seen everything. I request you always play everything for me.
Did you see my list? I actually have a list, guys. Yeah,
I always do Timekeeper, which is very cool. I want. You know what I want to see? I want to see. You did one part of it in. It was over in Japan, Disney Sea, You showed the Sinbad. Or did you show this? I was watching. You showed the Sinbad. There's another one in there that I want to see. I saw your list, and there was another one.
I did show
There's
Keith
the
the
list.
That's true. There's the list I just posted.
There's
If you guys want to check it out. So
I've seen it already. I've seen the list.
You can always hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. You can always send me a message. Hey, Rob, can you play this? Whatever. So,
and he plays it. Rob plays it. Remember that. He's played everything I've asked for most of the time.
All right, cool guys. Thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa, is there anything you want to talk about the channel coming up or anything? Or
just our usual Wednesday videos, Monday motivational Mondays, and thank you, Rob, for having us on. We really appreciate it.
So awesome. So
he gets to go hiking.
I'm going hiking. It's just an hour hike. It's not a big.
I haven't played Animal Crossing.
You go hiking. We'll go,
oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking about you, Keith. Keith signed up and we haven't played.
And we're friends.
There's a new game called Metopia came out today. My son got it. He's so excited about that. So he's been playing that. It's not our kind of game, Keith, but
Jersey Mike, stop it.
Animal Crossing's really not my type of game either. But
yeah, it's fun though. It's fun.
It's okay. I'm still need to. There's still so much I have to learn. I'm getting tired of my island. That's what I need to be able.
I'm going to send you a lot of money so you can buy whatever you want. So
okay,
guys, check it out. My partner channel is Adam's Land, The Live Plays, Disney Dan, Vibrary Project, Road Trip Dave, of course, Steve's. I always say, of course, Steve's World at the end, and of course, check it out. Ray's here. Ray, I'm sorry you had a bad day. My new sponsor,
I saw that.
Disney Circus Girl. She has. She goes live every Monday, 4:00. She does a lot of Disneyland Paris. And she does she worked for a circus, which is cool. She just posted her circus that she works for the first week. They're back. They're going to be doing shows. So it's very interesting. Of course, we got the Philly crew. Thursdays, 9:00. They've been doing the ultimate food. I think they're on 14 at this point, something like that. They're ranking all the different.
That last night.
Oh, it's done? Last night was I didn't get a chance. They're going to
do a part 2, but last night was the last part of part 1.
But the Philly crew, Ron and Meredith, are awesome. Check them out. Ron is the old school. He has amazing videos over at their channel. Check them out. Like I said, live Thursdays at 9, but they do a lot of cool Disney vlogs and videos and stuff. And D&G Explorers, Derick and Greggory, they're so much fun. Wednesday, 8:00, they go live. They do cruises. They do Disney. So much fun. They just went to Disneyland. I'm so excited. I'm so jealous.
I know.
Pepper Tree Villa and D&G Explorers both went on opening day. So much fun. So check those guys out. Yeah. And if you want to become a member of the channel, hit the join button on the main screen. And we saw zero Joey this whole stream. Tell him we said hi. We love Joey. So quiet over there.
I will. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Oh, hey Donna.
Donna.
Hi, bye,
hey,
Donna.
Donna. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Alrighty. Time to go hiking.
Shocker, Donna was cooking. So that's awesome. So it's too much fun. So all right, guys, thank you so much. Tomorrow's Saturday. Duh. Mm-hmm. We're doing the retro stream 8:30. That's usually when I do them. So, and check it out. Like I said, I was on Big Fat Panda's show the other day. So much fun. We did a retro thing. We showed Horizon. We showed the K Castle. It was a lot of fun. So, we got.
I said no, Rob.
Where were you?
Richard, you want to come up? Richard said no. He said no.
I said no, Rob.
What are you gonna do? I said no.
Richard, you sure you can't come on ever, please?
Not today, Rob.
That's another great memory too.
Fine.
Hanging out with Donna, Richard, Sam, and Nick, and then Richard just saying, "You finally got me on your stream." That was one of my favorite moments.
Next time you got to come ride with Joey.
Oh yeah, that's a memory.
I got to get down there. Well, I'm going to Florida, but I'm going to be a little far away from you guys, unfortunately. Yeah. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I'm going hiking. I'm going to DC. I'll be in Miami soon. So we have some fun coming up on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Donna and Arjons, for coming in.
Nice.
And don't forget, watch the replay. Of course, yeah. Check out Ebony's little channel too, and Adam's Land's channel too. So, and of course, Disney Dan and Marco. Check out everyone's channels. All the links are below. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming on. Bye, Captain Akron, my buddy. Good seeing everyone. Goodbye to everyone. Goodbye. We'll do the RobFuz. I didn't even do the horns today. Have a great weekend, guys. Dilly dilly, guys. Cheers.
Dilly dilly. So wrong. This really seems so wrong.
It just seems wrong. Thanks, guys. Dilly dilly. We're out of here.
Dilly dilly.
Bye, guys.
See ya.